welcome to Break It Down, the only place where Fight Club, Taylor Swift lyrics, and The Office can all sit in the same therapy session. We break down the psychology of characters and stories so you can steal their habits without stealing their trauma.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
And since this is our very first video, what could be better than The Office, the iconic show America still binge watches when life feels like a bad staff meeting. And right at the center of it all is Pam Beesly, cardigan queen, quiet rebel, and the accidental inventor of quiet quitting before TikTok thought it was profound. On the surface, she looks like the receptionist who keeps the ship running. Underneath, she's the living, breathing poster child for "I hate my job, but hey, I'm too tired to burn the building down."
Pam! Pam! Pam!
Now here's the thing, quiet quitting isn't really quitting. It's not even dramatic. It's not Michael Scott storming out yelling, "I declare bankruptcy." Quiet quitting is what Pam did for years. It's showing up, doing the bare minimum, and emotionally clocking out at 9:01 a.m. And before you roll your eyes, don't lie. We've all been there. You sit at your desk, scroll Instagram under the desk like a ninja, answer exactly 3 emails, and tell yourself, "I survived the day." Pam just did it with better lighting, but let's set it up properly. Picture Dunder Mifflin, a beige nightmare of cubicles, a boss who thinks diversity training means doing a Chris Rock routine, and co-workers who argue about the correct way to microwave fish. Into this chaos is Pam, chained to a receptionist desk, engaged to Roy for what feels like 12 centuries, and watching her dreams evaporate in the buzzing fluorescent lights. She isn't throwing staplers. She isn't rebelling. She's quietly waiting for something better while pretending she's fine. That's quiet quitting in a nutshell. It's not dramatic. It's death by 1,000 size. It's "I could care more, but why?" And here's the problem. Quiet quitting feels safe. You tell yourself, "I'm not making a scene. I'm just protecting my peace." But secretly, it's a slow bleed. Oh, you don't explode, you wither.
Pam clearly has just given up trying.
One day you wake up and realize you're 20 pounds of resentment heavier, and your only creative outlet is doodling during conference calls. Let's roast it further. Pam is basically the queen of unspoken passive resistance. Michael would pitch one of his insane ideas, and she'd just smile politely and say nothing. That's quiet quitting energy. Her art always in the background, her dreams on pause, her relationship with Roy, the definition of settling. If toxic mediocrity were a sport, Roy would be the MVP and Pam would be the team mascot, and yet she stayed. She stayed at that desk, answering phones while her life slowly collected dust. Sound familiar? Yeah, because most of us are one bad manager away from being Pam. This is the problem part of our story. The psychology of quiet quitting is basically your brain screaming, "I hate this," while your body is like, "But we need health insurance, so shut up." It's survival mode disguised as professionalism. But here's the danger. You end up making mediocrity your roommate, and mediocrity eats all your snacks, takes over your couch, and never leaves. So what's the solution? Pam thankfully gives us a blueprint, because at some point, she does what every quietly miserable desk you hate, a boss you mock, and a paycheck that barely covers gas. The Office is a comedy, but Pam's quiet quitting phase is basically a horror story with fluorescent lighting, and her eventual decision to take risks, that's the punchline that saves her.
I'm a suckity saber.
Booyah!